a day.
Every moment's a day.
Every day seems a lifetime. Let me show you the way.
Let me show you the way
To a joy beyond compare. Ooh, yeah. I can't wait a moment.
I can't wait a moment more.
Tell me quando, quando, quando. Say it's me that you adore. And then, darling, tell me when. Oh, my darling, tell me when. And then, darling, tell me when. Oh, my darling, tell me when. Can't believe it's over. I watched the whole thing fall, and I never saw the writing that was on the wall. If I'd only knew the days were slipping past, that the good things never last, that you were crying. Summer turned to winter, and the snow had turned to rain. Then the rain turned into tears upon your face. I hardly recognize the girl you are today. And God, I hope it's not too late. It's not too late. 'Cause you are not alone. I'm always there with you, and we'll get lost together till the light comes pouring through. 'Cause when you feel like you're done and the darkness has won, and babe, you're not lost. When your world's crashing down and you can't bear the thought, I said, babe, you're not lost. Life can show no mercy, it can tear your soul apart. It can make you feel like you're gone crazy, but you're not. But things have seemed to change. There's one thing that's still the same. In my heart you have remained, and we can fly, fly, fly away. 'Cause you are not alone, and I am there with you, and we'll get lost together until the light comes pouring through. 'Cause when you feel like you're done and the darkness has won, babe, you're not lost. And the world.
If you need a translation device for a Spanish translation, at our concession stand in the lobby, you can pick up a translation device where you will hear the speeches in Spanish. We are really looking forward to this. So thank you so much for coming. Thank you. All right.
For I never knew the art of making love, though my heart aches with love for you. Afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, a chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy. Oh, you'll never the one who loves you so. Well, you don't know me. Though my heart aches with love for you, afraid and shy, I let my chance go by, a chance that you might love me too. You give your hand to me, and then you say goodbye. I watch you walk away beside the lucky guy. Oh, you'll never know the one who loves you so. You don't know me. You'll never know the one who loves you so. You don't know me. Close your eyes, let me tell you all the reasons why. Think you're one of a kind. Here's to you, the one that always pulls us through. Always do what you gotta do. You're one of a kind. Thank God you're mine. You're an angel dressed in armor. You're the fear in every fight. You're my life and my safe harbor, where the sun sets every night. And if my love is blind, I don't wanna see the light. It's your beauty that betrays you. Your smile gives you away, 'cause you're made of strength and mercy, and my soul is yours to save. I know this much is true. When my world was dark and blue, I know the only one who rescued me was you. Close your eyes, let me tell you all the reasons why. You're never gonna have to cry, because you're one of a kind. Yeah, here's to you, You're the reason why I'm breathing with a little look my way. You're the reason that I'm feeling it's finally safe to stay. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look You're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, don't you ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Ooh, tonight. Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear the angels cheer because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. So come fly with me, let's fly away. Oh, come on and once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide, starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear all the angels cheer because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say those words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's so perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly, let's fly. Pack up, let's fly. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love. Is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can't make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me. make it 'cause love was made for me and you. I said love was made for me and you. You know that love was made for me and you. Here we are on earth together, it's you and I. God has made us fall in love, it's true. I've really found someone like you. Will it say the love you feel for me? Will it say that you will be by my side to see me through until my life is through? We can conquer the world in love, you and I, you and I, you and I. I am glad, at least in my life, I found someone that may not be here forever to see me through, but I found my strength in you. 'Cause in my mind you will stay here always in love, you and I, you and I, you and I. And Mrs. Jones, We got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We meet every day at the same cafe, 6:30, and no one knows she'll be there. Holding hands, making all kinds of plans, while the jukebox plays our favorite song. Yeah, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We gotta be extra careful that we don't build our hopes up too high, 'cause she's got her own obligations, and so do I. Me and Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. For us to believe in, and it hurts so much inside. And now she'll go her way and I'll go mine, but tomorrow we'll meet at the same place, the same time. At the same cafe, same place. We got a thing going on, you know it's wrong. Same time, but it's much too strong. Same Didn't they always say we were the lucky ones? I guess that we were once, babe, we were once. But luck will leave you 'cause it is a faithless friend. And in the end, when life has got you down, you've got someone here that you can wrap your arms around. So hold on to me tight. Hold on to me, tonight. We are stronger here together than we could ever be alone. So hold on to me, don't you ever let me go. There's 1,000 ways for things to fall apart, but it's no one's fault. No, it's not my fault. No. Maybe all the plans we made might not work out, but I have no doubt, even though it's hard to see, I've got faith in us, and I believe in you and me. So hold on to me tight. Hold on, I promise it'll be alright. 'Cause it's you and me together, and baby, all we've got is time. So hold on to me, hold on to me tonight. There's so many dreams that we have given up. Take a look at all we've got, and with this kind of love, what we've got here is enough. So hold on to me tight. Hold on, I promise it'll be alright. 'Cause we are stronger here together than we could ever be alone. Just hold on to me, don't you ever let me go. Hold on to me, it's gonna be alright. Hold on to me tonight. They always say we were the lucky ones. When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love has ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give can feel that. You feel that way too. When I fall in love with you.
Good morning, everyone. Let's hear it again for the class of 2025. Everyone can remain standing. Good morning. My name is Dr. Cardone, principal of Amityville Memorial High School. Before we begin, I would ask that you please remain in your seat during the entire ceremony. Please do not relocate or stand and block the view of anyone already seated. We kindly ask that guests keep applause and cheering brief and considerate so that every graduate's name can be heard. Please also silence your cell phones. Thank you so much for helping us create a meaningful experience for all families. We are now going to have our presentation of the color guard. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, faculty, and graduates, it is now our honor to present the color guard. As we gather to celebrate this momentous occasion, let us pause and pay tribute to the symbols of our nation's strength and unity. The American flag and the colors that represent the values we hold dear. The color guard, a group of dedicated and disciplined individuals, will present the flags with the utmost respect, reminding us all of the pride and patriotism that unite us as a community. They will carry these symbols with honor as we reflect on the journey that has brought us to this day. Please remain standing as we welcome the color guard. Thank you to our color guard from the VFW. We are now going to have our Pledge of Allegiance, and you will remain standing for our national anthem, which will be performed by Tiffany Asbell, Madeline Martinez, and Victoria Pierre-Louis. So please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
One more round of applause. That was absolutely amazing. Now you can take your seats. Good morning, parents, guardians, and the class of 2025. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to recognize and thank our distinguished guests who are with us today, including members of the Board of Education President, Ms. Lisa Johnson, First Vice President, Carol Seehoff, Second Vice President, Megan Messman, Trustee Wendy Canastro, Trustee Caroline Fanning, Trustee Leslie Kretz, and Trustee Juan Leon. Our Central Administration, Dr. Talbert, Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Stevens, Ms. Mary Stevens, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, Mr. Richard Snyder, Interim Assistant Superintendent for Finance and Operations, and Dr. Bridget Wade, Interim Assistant Superintendent for Human Resources. Our district-wide personnel, Ms. Jennifer Lopez, Director of Pupil Personnel Services and Special Education. Ms. Janine O'Connor, Assistant Director for Pupil Personnel Services and Special Education. Mr. Evan Farkas, Director of Athletics, Physical Education and Health. Al Galena, Director of Facilities. Dr. Fran Fernandez, Director of Fine and Performing Arts. Pete Ivino, Technology Director, Senior Network Engineer. Nathaniel Spencer, Transportation Coordinator. And finally, our administration, Dr. Pauline Collins, Principal of Northeast Elementary School, Ms. Kathleen Highland, Principal of Northwest Elementary School, Mr. Duque, Assistant Principal of Northwest Elementary School and Park Avenue Elementary School, Mr. Edward Playa, Principal of Park Avenue Elementary School, Ms. Rose Hutcherson, Principal of Edmund Miles Middle School, Ms. Denise Radlin, Acting Principal of Edmund W. Miles Middle School, and Mr. Kenneth Cord, Assistant Principal of Edmund W. Miles Middle School. I want to give a really special thank you to my administrative team, Dr. Maria Vineyard, Assistant Principal, Ms. Angelica Rodriguez, Assistant Principal, Mr. Paul DiCarlo. We all have been your advocates since your first day here at Amityville Memorial High School and the district. Thank you to our custodial and maintenance staff for putting together this beautiful ceremony. Thank you to our teachers and staff for preparing these young people in front of me to take on the world, for your support of this amazing class. Thank you to your class advisor, Miss Amy. Words cannot express how much Miss Amy means to this class and how deeply she loves you all. Thank you to your parents and guardians in the audience. Big round of applause for the parents and guardians here. And to those who may not be here today for trusting us to prepare your children with the education they can take on the world. First, thank you to the class of 2025. It has been an absolute honor to be your principal, and I'm so happy to be able to share this moment with all of you. Most of you began your educational journey in 2012. Many of you walked the hallways of Northeast School, Northwest School, Park Avenue Memorial Elementary School, Edmund Miles Middle School. A special thank you to all the principals and administrators that are here today to support you. Throughout those years, you've witnessed several significant events. In 2012, the digital wave of learning tools began, with iPads and Chromebooks being introduced into classrooms. In 2016, TikTok launched, giving students another platform alongside Facebook, to Instagram, and Snapchat to socialize and share their lives. Your middle school experience was nothing but normal. In March of 2020, as seventh graders, you faced the COVID shutdowns. The following school year, 2020-21, you continued your education either in person or virtually. It was during this time that reforms began to address racial inequities and social justice issues. In 2021-22, you entered Amityville Memorial High School. You are the first graduating class since 2019 to have your full in-person high school years. Class of 2025, this year has been absolutely amazing. You will always be special to me because you are my first graduating class as principal. And while I'm sure many of you won't miss the hall sweeps or our grade level assemblies, I want to highlight some of the fantastic accomplishments you had this year. We started with our first Fall Unity Summit, aiming to enhance school culture. We hosted our first Hispanic Heritage Night and our first Battle of the Classes during the school day, hosted by Adonis Lyons. And on Pi Day, you pied your principal and Miss Iovino in the face. We also had our first Amityville feud, once again hosted by the always charismatic Steve Harvey, Adonis Lyons. We've done our best to make this a special year for you all. Other unforgettable events included homecoming, the Newsday Marching Band performance, Veterans Appreciation Day, the Interact Black History Month performance, boys varsity basketball winning the county championship. Okay? Also many other amazing seasons, including baseball, track, soccer, all sports, college fairs, the Legally Blonde performance by our drama club, Honor Society inductions with pizza and breakfast, sports award presentations, senior dinner, the announcement of superlative winners, the senior walk and barbecue, senior prom, seniors winning the Battle of the Classes Part 2 on the last day of school. And now graduation. We've had college acceptances across the United States, including Harvard, NYIT, Penn State, John Wales, Bernard College, FIT, Florida A&M, Stony Brook, Towson, University of Kentucky, and Morgan State. And now it is your graduation day. This graduation feels different than any I've ever experienced. I believe we are living in a paradigm shift. Artificial intelligence, AI, is here, and it's growing exponentially. Many of you have seen the power of platforms like ChatGPT, Perplexity, or Gamma. You will be among the first high school graduates to shape how AI is integrated into our daily lives. Class of 2005, here's some advice I'd like to share with you. Always remember to do the best you can. Whether you're in college or at work, I encourage you to look in the mirror at least once each day and ask yourself, did I do my best today? Meeting this self-challenge every day will lead you to your success. Be good to others. You never know if you'll see them again on your journey. Undoubtedly, there will be people you encounter who make things difficult. Learn to work with them or navigate those situations successfully so that your path remains steady and unfocused. Finally, take care of yourself. Make time for yourself, your family, and your loved ones. I remember my grandfather telling me in the second grade how fast life moves, and he was right. He said, you're going to snap your fingers, and before you know it, you'll be graduating high school. Now here I am, speaking to all of you at your graduation. Embrace every moment. Time really does fly. The future is unpredictable, but I know with this group of seniors, we are in good hands. There's a quote often associated with NASA Flight Director Gene Kranz: failure is not an option. Bringing that kind of passion and motivation to everything you do will help you succeed. You are the class of 2025. Do not look for opportunities, create them. You are the future, and we love you. Thank you. At this point, we would like to invite our class of 2025 chorus students to stand and join the chorus ensemble for our chorus performance. This musical selection will be under the direction of Mr. Joseph D'Amato Garcia.
It's sad that people come into our lives for a reason,
Bringing something we must learn, and we are led.
To those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return.
Well, I don't know if I believe it's true,
but I know not who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet born from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the woods. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It well may be that we may never meet again. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you.
You'll be with me.
You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart, and never, never will our stories end. I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by the wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blamed me for.
But then I guess we know there's blame to share.
And none of that seems to matter anymore. Like a ship blown from its mooring by the winds of the sea, like a seed dropped by a bird in the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for
Just a reminder, our chorus, gold distinction at NYSSMA, jazz band gold distinguished, band gold distinguished at NYSSMA, and our orchestra took the silver medal home. So big, we are so proud of our music department this year. Thank you so much for that beautiful performance. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Gina Talbert.
Good morning. Good morning to our Amityville families, our faculty, our staff, friends, and most importantly, the phenomenal class of 2025. What a joy and honor it is to stand before you today, hearts full, eyes shining, and dreams ready to take flight. This class right here, shall I repeat? This class right here, you are a beacon of light, a class that rose up to shine brilliant and bright. You have walked these halls with courage, character, and power. But this class didn't just walk through. You showed up, you stood up, and helped shift the mood of your school. You raised the bar, built community, and made being a senior feel like a real good vibe. Clap for yourselves. Earlier this year, I gave a charge to every school in our district to focus on elevating the culture and climate of their buildings, not just through programs, but through people, through purpose and positive presence. The goal was to create learning environments that were welcoming, empowering, and alive with possibility. And let me say this proudly, the class of 2025 didn't just answer the call, you led the charge. You helped reshape what it means to be a senior at Amityville. You brought joy into the building. Not only did you prioritize academics, but you also showed us that school is about community, about energy, about creating a space where people want to be. You showed up for each other. You built people up. You didn't just influence the atmosphere, you transformed it. This didn't happen by accident. It happened because of your heart, your courage, your willingness to lead when things got hard. You faced uncertainty. You came through storms and you chose not to just survive, but to thrive. You reminded all of us that even when the world feels heavy, we can be the reason it feels a little lighter. Whether it was on the stage, the court, in classrooms, or leading change, you left a mark that cannot be erased. You showed us that school spirit is not just about noise. It's about pride, purpose, and using your voice. But now, you stand at the edge of something new. Do not shrink back. This world needs your brilliance. It needs your authenticity, your ideas, your compassion, your innovation. Don't be afraid to take up space. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to stand out. You are not defined by where you come from. You are defined by what you choose to do with what's been placed in your hands. And today, your hands are full of possibility. Class of 2025, you're stepping into a world of promise and power. Keep your head up. Let your roots go deep. Dream out loud, even in your sleep. Walk in truth, walk in grace, and always move forward at a consistent pace. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go be great and make history. At this time, I would like to present to you the leader of our school board, President Lisa Johnson, who will make remarks.
Good morning, Dr. Talbot, members of Central Administration, Dr. Cardone, administrators, esteemed teachers, dedicated staff, beloved families, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. On behalf of the Board of Education, it is both an honor and a joy to stand before you on this unforgettable day. To the graduating class, you did it. You reached the finish line of one journey, and you're going to be starting the line of the next. Today, we celebrate more than just your academic accomplishments. We celebrate your resilience, your creativity, and your spirit. Over the past 4 years, you've weathered challenges, discovered your strengths, and built friends. And through it all, you've grown, not just as students, but as leaders, citizens, and compassionate human beings. Watching you move forward with courage and hope shows us why you matter so much. We're proud of who you are today, and even more excited of who you'll become tomorrow. So whatever your next chapter takes you, college, the workforce, the military, trade school, or a gap year, remember this: you matter, your voice matters, and your journey is just beginning. Congratulations, class of 2025. The future is brighter because you're in it.
Next will be a vocal selection sang by Victoria Pierre-Louis.
I realize only I can choose my choice. I have to run away. I have to sit and say I wanna live a life where I'm allowed to say that I'm proud of the way that I spent my days. These days, will we ever really get our days to dream and days to lose? I just need to choose my I ripped it apart. I pushed through the corners with no apologies. And I'm gonna say I know the way. I'll say that I love the way that I spent.
Amazing. One more round of applause. Victoria Pierre-Louis. Oh my. Incredible, incredible, incredible. Our next speech is going to be from our salutatorian, Alessandra Pons.
Good morning, parents, teachers, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. My name is Alessandra Pons, and I'm here speaking as your salutatorian of the class of 2025. I am extremely grateful to be here and recognized for this and my achievements. However, I know that me speaking up here as salutatorian is a reflection of my grades and performance, but too often I've felt that everything I do is not enough. I've told myself countless times that the person who should be up here is someone that has the skill, has the dedication, has the confidence, and that person is not me. Honestly, I am not a very confident person in reality. I don't have the confidence that I could do this, that I was even going to be here. I don't have confidence in what my role is supposed to be. I've told myself that who I am contradicts everything about this position. I get very anxious when it comes to many things because countless years of self-doubt have made me a timid person, preferring to stand in the back, not wanting to inconvenience anyone more deserving. Despite that, I still push myself to try at least compare to who I think that person should be. I still try to overcome the role that I feel I've been cornered into, because instead of being complacent with my insignificance, I wanted to start taking control and do what I was never meant to do. I didn't want to hold myself back from better things, just because I feel like I wasn't made for it. Because in reality, we are all made for anything. There is no set role we are made for and stuck in. Whatever you may think and tell yourself, or whatever the world forces onto you, is not going to be completely defining of who you are forever. Putting in the work and effort to improve yourself and grow is really the only descriptive aspect of you and that change you will go through. And whether you feel that you are stagnant, that no matter how hard you try to stay in the same position, your efforts to be better is recognized by those around you, and the support from others can help you realize your full potential. There are times where things can seem hopeless, and everything seems to be beyond you. But the choice you make in that moment, whether you accept defeat and take what you can get, or keep defying the expectations of the world around you and aim for higher, is what decides if that's true or not. The big win is right in front of you, and all you have to do is take the gamble. Although I say that, I know that sometimes making that step out of a pessimistic mindset is hard, when the only thing you tell yourself is that it's not possible. But there is more than just self-absorbed gloom and despair. The support your peers have for you can really make a difference, and their faith in you can become something you can start to believe in too. The people you surround yourself with can make the world an easier challenge to take on. Whether those people give you comfort in a tough spot or push you to improve and move on, Any way they can back you up can build your confidence and make things possible. Building your own confidence is something you need to be able to perform your best, but your own confidence can grow from the faith others have in you. It's important to have people that give you the strength to stand tall and to also give that support back so they can keep moving forward in their own paths. I am extremely thankful to all the people who have made the road easier and everyone that has stood by me. There are countless people who have made me who I am today, and were it not for them, I would have lost my own confidence and never tried to be more. I'm so thankful to those that I've met who gave me their support, but especially those that have been by my side throughout the years, who have provided me with the fuel to keep going and keep trying, and I am forever grateful for their gift of their faith in me. I have many people I owe for their help, but some throughout my high school career I would like to thank. Thank you to my 5th grade teacher, Miss Conboy, who looked out for me, saw something more in me, and has always believed in me and encouraged me since then. Thank you to my orchestra teacher, Miss Ferrante, who has helped me grow from the shy and hesitant player I was before, and to a confident leader for the orchestra that can help others grow. Thank you to my math teacher, Mr. Zwirling, for always challenging me and others to improve, and being a reliable and enjoyable president. These kinds of things make the world for students. Thank you to my physics teacher, Ms. Loicano, for being such a strong force behind the success of many of my peers' education, including mine, and being a knowledgeable and guiding teacher. Thank you to my art teacher, Ms. Grasso, for pushing me creatively and always assisting me throughout my efforts in art. And last but not least, a big thank you to my friends who have given me their support and have believed in me, whose talents and skills have inspired me to shine as bright as they do, who have made hard times easier and enjoyable, who have given me the confidence and will to keep moving forward and achieve. The support from those around me have kept me afloat throughout all these years, and to stand on my own up here would have been incredibly daunting and probably impossible, were it not for everyone I've gotten to know. What I hope you can take away from this speech and all the time we've spent here, is to try no matter what, to keep believing that you can do more, and to have confidence in yourself and those around you, to make all of our dreams and aspirations something real and tangible. Thank you so much for making it possible for me to speak here today. Congratulations to all of the proud parents, guardians, family, and friends. But most importantly, congratulations to the class of 2025. We should all be so proud to be here and have finally made it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So next we'll have our valedictorian, Jesus Barrios, come up to the stage for his speech.
This is great. Good morning, parents, teachers, building administration, central administration, guests, family, and most importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Jesus Barrios, and I'm incredibly honored to be standing here today as your valedictorian. I remember when we first walked through the doors of Amityville Memorial High School as the first ever freshman class in this building. We were still trying to move on from COVID, and none of us really knew what we were doing. Our middle school days were taken away from us and replaced by Zoom calls, breakout rooms, and the constant fear of accidentally leaving our microphones or cameras on. I remember accidentally leaving my camera on, and it was not end well. So I'm here today as your valedictorian, supposed to give you life advice. I'm supposed to help you think about the future, and the way I can do that is by doing it in the most genuine way I can, by telling you my story. I'm not here to impress you, I'm not here for pity, but to show you what's possible, even when it seems impossible. When I first came to Amityville, I was lost with no sense of direction. I had no real plan. I went through what no child should ever have to go through. Shortly after I was born, my mom passed away, and during the summer before my freshman year of high school, I tragically lost my father. It was just me and my 3 older brothers trying to move on and figure out things on our own. Truthfully, I didn't care about school. I barely showed up, procrastinated constantly, occasionally failed exams, and spent most of my time focused on my job. I was ready to give up. Now, I wasn't completely checked out. I still put in some effort here and there, turned in some assignments, and got by in some classes. But deep down, I knew I wasn't living up to what I was capable of. I wasn't proud of what I was doing, and I knew I had more in me. I saw to my parents, who immigrated to this country in search of a better life and worked long hours as laborers. They deserve so much more. As a kid, I always challenged myself and tried to reach the next level. So as I closed out my freshman year, that feeling lingered within me, the belief that I could do something bigger. I just had to find a way to discover it. And so entering my sophomore year of high school, I finally realized that if I wanted to reach my goals, I had to make sacrifices and put in the work. I realized that this school, one which many of us take for granted, was an opportunity for me to redefine my future, to rewrite my story, and to move forward. Amityville Memorial High School was a second chance. I could have used my hardships as an excuse to stop trying. In fact, most teenagers in my shoes would have given up. But instead, I used them to motivate me. I wanted to prove to the world that it wouldn't define me, and that when life knocks you down hard, you can still rise up. I didn't talk about what I went through because I just wanted to be a normal high school student. But then I realized there's nothing wrong with being different. I took a different outlook on life. What I once saw as a weakness wasn't a weakness at all. It was my superpower. That change in mindset, learning to see the good, even in the bad, even in the worst, is something I picked up at a young age, and it stuck with me. So I kept going. And from that moment on, I didn't just improve, I exceeded every expectation. I accomplished what had never been done before at Amityville. I proved the world wrong, and more importantly, I became the person that younger me was always hoping I could be. Now that journey and upbringing took a lot of work. I threw myself into 16 AP classes, and I fought my way through a bunch of difficult classes, including AP Calc, AP Statistics, AP Psychology, etc. I also joined a bunch of clubs, special shout out to Student Council, where I genuinely love representing the student body and being an advocate. All of my efforts led to a spectacular moment in December. Everything changed overnight. I was accepted to Harvard University under the Early Action Program with a full ride scholarship. I cried my eyes out for an hour straight because in that moment, everything I had worked for, everything I had pushed through, it all paid off. All those built-up emotions were let out. Everything I had endured was over. The momentum didn't stop from there. I was blessed to receive the Bill Gates Scholarship, Jack Kent Cooke Scholarship, Horatio Alger National Scholarship, Microsoft Award, and so much more. There was even a camera crew following me around for a day, and I was featured in Newsday. But the best and most distinguished honor, one which none of these awards can top, came in March. It was the top of my academic career. I threw a pie into Dr. Cardone's face on Pie Day. I'm sure most of you have seen the video. It was great. In all seriousness, it was never about the awards or honors for me. It was a simple desire to get better, to leave every place I walked into better than how I found it. I'm not perfect. I failed a lot, but honestly, who cares? Failure is a part of success. You may see me now and think I'm nothing but successful and that I have it all, but I have failed countless times to get here, and not many see that. I fell flat on my face more than once. Behind every honor were moments where I had to sacrifice a social life just to keep up academically, deal with disappointing scores, fight for opportunities and not receive them, get rejected from summer internships, navigate life without much guidance, and so much more. It didn't feel good. I felt like I wasn't good enough, but I kept getting back up and used it as a learning experience. That's what matters most. You're going to fail, and that's okay. If you had told me freshman year that I'd be standing up here today, I wouldn't have believed it. I didn't even know what a valedictorian was. But that's the thing, I wasn't born privileged or had it all growing up. I worked for it. By God's grace and with hard work, I was not only able to redefine my future, but make the impossible possible. So with all that being said, here's a quote I made that I want to leave you with today. Quote, never let where you start determine where you finish. Work hard, stay true to yourself, and when life hits you hard, get back up stronger. The future is yours to build, so make it something incredible. I didn't have it easy, but I stood back up over and over again. And through that, I discovered that if you really commit, if you really fight for it, you can accomplish what's never been done before. That's what I did here at Amityville, and that's what you can do anywhere. For any experience, you get what you put into it. Looking ahead, the choice is yours. In my opinion, this is the most talented class I've ever seen and the best in Amityville history, so a big round of applause for all of you. No matter what you want to accomplish, you are capable. I've always lived by the principle that the only limits are the ones you place on yourself. If you set your mind to a goal, you will persevere. Y para los hispanos aquí presentes, sí se puede. La vida en los Estados Unidos no es fácil, especialmente ahorita. donde hay personas que quisieran que nos fuéramos. Pero nosotros trabajamos duro, luchamos por nuestras familias y seguimos adelante. Mis padres vinieron a este país buscando una vida mejor, al igual que muchos de los suyos. Siempre me dijeron, ponte las pilas, échales ganas y nunca dejas de soñar. Eso fue exactamente lo que hice. Y si algo les puedo dejar esta mañana es esto. Nosotros también somos capaces de hacer cosas grandes, de alcanzar metas que antes parecían imposibles. No dejen que nadie les diga lo contrario, si se puede. To close out, I want to say thank you to a few people. To my family, specifically my 3 brothers in the crowd. None of this is possible without you. I'm not going to Harvard for me, but for all of us. To all of the parents and families here today, thank you for showing up and for supporting us, for giving us strength. You've made significant sacrifices to bring us here. You're the reason we're here, so a big round of applause for all the families out there. I want to acknowledge a few of my teachers being so supportive: Mr. Zeider, Mrs. Shulkin, Mrs. Werling, Mr. Grice, Ms. Wilshire, Ms. Keenan, Ms. Borja, Ms. Deek, and a special shout out to my elementary school teachers who still support me 9 years later: Ms. Brown, Ms. Catona, Ms. Galiotis. Shout out to my closest friends: Christian, Michael, Christopher, Anjali, you know who you are. And finally, to the whole Amityville community, I love you all. This isn't goodbye, but see you later. Please keep in touch, and I can't wait to see all the big things that you all accomplish. Go make the world something incredible. Until next time, thank you.
At this time, we would like to recognize one of our students that is entering the military. At this time, will Angel Santos please stand up? Angel Santos will be serving in the United States Marine Corps. Thank you so much, Angel. Now I'd like to introduce our senior class president, Mr. Adonis Lyons.
Woo! This is nerve-wracking. Good morning, Amityville Memorial High School. I said that every day as I did the morning announcements in the morning. Good morning, Amityville. Family, friends, neighbors, educators, administrators, parents, everyone my mother invited. And most importantly, good morning to the class of 2025. Now allow me to introduce myself. My name is Adonis Aaron Lyons, and I'm finishing off my second term as the class of 2025's class president. That's when you clap, come on. Now I'm gonna be real with you. I know some of you are a little tired, exhausted, even a little hot. However, I fought tooth and nail for this class, and I'm gonna get through this as fast as possible, so just hear me out. When I first realized I'd be standing up here today, I thought, okay, it's time to give the most inspiring speech anyone has ever heard. But then I remembered I'm probably more likely to make you laugh than change your life in the next couple of minutes. So, I'm here to celebrate us, the class of 2025, with a little bit of laughs, a mix of wisdom, and some good vibes to carry us on to whatever comes next. I never expected for senior year to turn out the way it did. I thought that I'd be stressing over grades and college applications. Instead, I found myself stressing over this senior class because, however, we are the best to do it, but boy, oh boy, they are a handful. Before we go any further, I'd like to shout out someone who's been here from the very beginning. Tiffany Asbell, please stand up. Madam Vice President, since the 6th grade, we've been tackling everything from Black History Month performances, to running as student council, to running as class president and club presidents together for the past 2 years. We've had the honor of serving as class president and vice president. Before that, we were Warrior Nation president and vice president. But it didn't just stop there. This year, we were nominated and crowned Homecoming King and Queen. At this point, you get it. She's my partner in crime in every sense of the word. It's really hard to explain. I don't know if you guys will get it. Tiffany. Now, Tiffany often plays the bad cop to my good cop. However, when it comes down to leadership, we're both bad cops sometimes. I'm so proud of everything you accomplished since the 6th grade. You've been doing incredible things, and you're going to keep on doing incredible things in this world. I love you like family. In fact, I warn the world because they have no clue what they're in for. Although I had the title as president, everybody knows what Tiff says goes. Tiffany, I can't wait to see all that you accomplished. I'm beyond grateful, but I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't a little sad that you're heading off to Penn State. But I'm always here if you need me. I'm just a call and a car ride away. And I'm never afraid to confront anybody who gets in the way of your journey. Go build that theater, and remember, as long as you're living, your limits are limitless. The next person that I would like to highlight has played a huge role in making this year as memorable and meaningful as it has been. Nurse Amy. Miss Amy, words alone can't capture how grateful I am for you. From the very beginning, you've been more than our advisor, our cheerleader, our advocate, and sometimes even our reality check, therapist, but everything. You've poured your heart into making sure that our voices were heard, ideas, no matter how big or bold, were taken seriously and came to life. So many of the best moments this year, whether it was a class event or a last-minute planning session, were made possible because you believed in us. You gave us your time, support, and creativity without asking for anything in return. You pushed us behind the scenes to make sure our administration knew our plans were strong and solid. I'm getting a little emotional, sorry. You made sure administration knew that our plans were solid. I can promise you, I'm not just speaking for myself when I say, we love you, Miss Amy, and you had such a lasting impact on this class. Your kindness, your patience, your passion will never be forgotten. And let me tell you, Miss Amy has fought for us, supported us, and reminded us of our potential every step of the way. And for that, you will always be in the heart of the class of 2025. With that being said, please accept this bouquet made by Tiffany Asbell and Kayla Canales with the senior class. Okay? So now, I love noise. So let's give a round of applause, a big heartfelt round of applause for Miss Amy. Thank you for everything. The next person I would like to highlight is one of my closest friends, and honestly, one of the most unexpected blessings in my life. She has no clue I'm about to say this, and she's probably gonna cry, which is my goal. Jelena, please stand up. Life has its funny ways of throwing curveballs at us, and when it does, you have to do your best to catch it. You were one of those curveballs. Totally unexpected, but exactly what I needed. Since the 10th grade, I've made a lot of new connections, but this one has to be the strongest. You came in my life like a storm, organized and focused, and kept me determined and kept me in line. I have to give you your flowers today because let's be real. You held it down since day one. You told me when I needed to focus, you kept me on track when I started to drift, and you made sure I was where I needed to be and doing what I needed to be doing, even when I didn't want to hear it. And honestly, I'm about 50% sure, maybe more, that you're one of the reasons why I'm standing on this stage right now. Thank you for holding me accountable, supporting me, and reminding me of what I was capable of. Jelena, thank you for being that person and being there when I needed you the most. Good luck in college and this next chapter in adulthood, and although Morgan isn't exactly a car ride away, I'll take that flight if you need me. You got a friend in me always. And now, I want to reflect on myself, not just as a class president, but as a young man who's been working behind the scenes these past 4 years. Since freshman year, I've been working at McDonald's, and just last year, I basically made history. Ages 16 and 17, I was honored the New York Metro Region Outstanding Crew Trainer Award, which is a huge recognition across the country and region. However, not too long after that, I won All-American at McDonald's, and yes, I know it sounds a little crazy, but McDonald's does have All-American games. I led the first place team, and with the leadership, teamwork, and a little bit of that Adonis energy, I displayed so much leadership that my company created a brand new award just for me, the Rising Star Award. Now, at age 18, I serve as both the hiring manager and training and development department leader, where I help train over 200 employees, hired more than 60, and promoted at least 20. Accomplishments, right? I've been in business meetings, handled agreements, and dealt with conflicts, and trust me, it gets shady out there. But what I've learned is, if they can get over on you, they will. If they can pull you out of character, they will. But it's up to you to stay grounded. Your decisions, no matter how big or small, will always reflect back on you, whether it's today or 10 years from now. So as long as you stay respectful, keep your pride, and protect your dignity, you will always walk out with your head held high. A lot of people always ask me, how did you become a manager so young? And for a long time, I just say hard work and dedication. And I'll be real, that could have played a difference, but I don't think that was the full part. I believe that the reason how I became so successful at this age is because I stayed true to myself. I never changed my personality to fit into any crowd or be anywhere, except I found an environment that accepted me, and all that made the difference. So to my classmates and everyone listening, be yourself. Don't water yourself down for anyone or any job. The right people are in the right places, and they'll recognize your value just like mine did. And now, I want to take some time to highlight our amazing administration team. This past year has been a whirlwind, and we have had the privilege of being led by an incredible group. First, our principal, Dr. John Cardone. Please stand. Dr. Cardone stepped up this year as our building principal, and let me tell you, he's been holding it down tremendously. In my earlier years, I'll be honest, Dr. Cardone and I had a bit of a rocky start. But this year, he showed us he's here for us. He's all about the students and making sure our voices are heard and we have a seat at the table. So thank you, Dr. Cardone. Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a round of applause, because without his leadership, the school year would not have been what it was. Alongside him, we've had 3 assistant principals who have been nothing short of phenomenal. Dr. Maria Vineyard, Ms. Angelica Rodriguez, and Mr. Paul DiCarlo. They all jumped into their roles headfirst and been on fire since day one. They listened to us, supported us, and gone above and beyond to make this year a special year for the class of 2025. Now, I would like to highlight 2 of them who acted as my school moms this year. Dr. Vineyard. Dr. Vineyard, I want to thank you personally for your guidance and support. I'll never forget when I came to you with an idea of a student-led conference, and at first, we didn't exactly see eye to eye. You thought it should be something led by student council, and although I understood your point, I knew it was something that I had to lead. You challenged me, but you also encouraged me, and that experience taught me so much, and it helped shape me into a better leader. I also want to thank you for always dealing with the senior class's last-minute ideas, getting them approved after our answer was already known. And one day, I pray, when I am running my own school, I have an assistant principal just like you. Now, oh yeah, Ms. Rodriguez. Mi Dominican Bestie, mi mejor amiga. From the very start, you've been incredible. Whether it's supporting the senior class car wash, getting involved in Spirit Week, or snapping pics for the school Instagram. You've always been present, always invested. You check in on us and make sure we're good and we feel seen. I'll be real, with how serious you came across at first, I came to your office and I told you, I thought you were strict, but I was wrong. You've been a bright, positive force in our school, and you even went to bat for us to have Battle of the Classes twice. And that was the time. Thank you for all your laughs, deep talks, and Spanish combos in the hallway. You are truly one of my favorite high school memories. To our entire administration team, thank you for believing in us, standing by us, and turning our ideas into reality. You didn't just lead the school, you led with heart. And for that, the class of 2025 will always be grateful. Now, before I wrap up, I still have a few more shout-outs and moments that I'd like to share that helped me shape this unforgettable journey. Since my sophomore year, I acted as the unofficial MC of Amityville. From hosting Black History Month performances year 1 with Zoe Davis, year 2 with Tiffany Asbell and Derek Prince, and year 3, my final year, with Tiffany once again. Whether it was Battle of the Classes, talent shows, or our most recent event, Family Feud, I've had that mic in my hands more times than I can count. And let me tell you, being on that stage, I developed a pretty close friendship with embarrassment. I've done things I never imagined. I've done things I would never do in my everyday life, but hey, it's a part of living. Step into those moments. Take those risks. You never know what doors they're gonna open. Now, I wouldn't trade any of those memories for the world. And I know some of y'all are thinking, he's still going. I am. Just bear with me a few more moments, because there's still, I made a lot of things happen. So there's still a couple things I have to do. The first person I would like to highlight now is my mom, my mommy. Mom, thank you for being there, whether I was right or wrong, whether I was stressed or celebrating. You had my back, protected me and guided me and reminded me of who I was. Just know, everything I do, all the big things I'm planning for the future, I'm doing them for you. Next up, my father. He's out there in the crowd today, and guess what? It's his birthday. Thank you for being the steady presence I needed. Your guidance and wisdom helped shape me into the man I'm becoming, and everything I do, I carry your lessons with me. And my two little sisters, Amaris and Azera, I love you both with my whole heart, and no matter where life takes us, I will always be there if you need me. Finally, everyone who came here today to support the class of 2025, whether you're family, friends, staff, teachers, or neighbors, you being here means the world, helping us carry this moment out, and we are so grateful. Before I wrap up, a few more people who have made a lasting difference, not just in high school, but in my life. Ms. Westphal, from kindergarten to senior year, you have been there every step of the way. You're such a genuine soul, and I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. Thank you for your kind words, your pep talks, and your chats whenever we needed them. Mr. Bueno, you gave me the blueprint to nearly excelling in another language. Your teaching really stuck with me, and your support meant a lot. Ms. Iovino, thank you for getting me to actually like math. That subject has never been my strong suit, and your teaching always pushed me and kept me on track, and your teaching style. It's so many things positive, and I'll carry it on with me for the rest of my life. Thank you to my 5th grade teacher, Ms. Conboy, who still checks up on me to this day. Your emails always came in at the right time, especially when I was feeling low. Just seeing your name in my inbox made my heart feel so much lighter. Miss Carol and Miss Millie, for always checking up on me when I showed up to school late one too many times. Miss Rankin, for giving me the stage to represent the Black History Month program for 3 years in a row. Your time and support is greatly appreciated. Miss Spady, for always putting me in my place when I needed it. You kept me on track every time. To Miss Stevens, thank you for opening up leadership opportunities for me that have changed my life. To Ms. Meyer, thank you for teaching me how to properly write an email. Lord knows I needed that. Oh, and to Jada Nunez, Thank you for proving to me that sometimes your friends can be more hard-headed than yourself. To my friend group, thank you for always keeping me grounded, checking in on me, and being there through it all. Nancy especially, making sure I always said hello at the lunch table every day that I walked in. Thank you to Jenais and Melody for being the best class captain you can ever think of. Who would have thought that a random thought in Super's class would have came to light and made history? Kimberly, Gabby, and Kayla, thank you for being the world's sweetest bullies that nobody ever asked for. However, you gotta love them. This is it. Last time we were in the same space together, last high school memory we'll make as one big group. Let's let that sink in. Before we finish, I'd like to thank people who played the most significant part of my high school journey. Although they did not finish this journey with me, I will never forget how it started. Mr. Maloney, although you didn't finish this journey with me, I'll never forget how it started, with your belief in me. Freshman year in Warrior Nation, crowds at pep rallies leading with you and Mr. Tomasi, those moments were the moments that helped shape me. Spending every lunch period with you while you had ISS duty just brainstorming ideas to make the school a better place. I just want you to know, this year, I took all those ideas and I tried my best to bring most of them to light. Your encouragement meant a lot and it lit a fire that never went out. You gave me courage to become the person who I am today, and I will always be grateful. The next person I would like to thank is our former Dean of Students, Miss Lim. Miss Lim, you taught me so much about myself that I didn't even realize I needed to learn. We really connected during the HBCU tour in my 9th grade year, and from that moment on, you truly saw me for who I was. And I always told you reminded me of my grandma because you gave me that Caribbean love, the kind that's firm, honest, and full of care. Thank you for keeping me on track these past years. Your belief in me is something that I'll carry on with me always. I appreciate you more than words can say. Anytime I seen Miss Lim in the hallway, I would have to run or hide my face or something, because if she's seen me, somehow my mom knew my exact location in that very moment. All right, and now, well, class of 2025, it's time for that standing ovation as promised. Before we continue, make sure you add me on Facebook to keep up with me over the years. Yes, I said Facebook, however, how else are we gonna keep in touch? I hope to see everybody at the reunion 5 to 10 years from now. Without further ado, class of 2025, please rise. Audience, what I need from you is the loudest, most proud, most explosive round of applause you can never think of. This class, my class, has done so much. We lifted the bar to an all-time high. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please give it up for the graduating class of 2025. Thank you. This is it. Time for new beginnings. Time for us to shine. Y'all can sit down now. Yes, it's a little sad, but it's a moment to be grateful for. I'm beyond proud of everything we've accomplished, every memory we've made, and everything we've done. Now it's time to try new foods, see new places, maybe stop rapping, maybe, I don't know. But President Barack Hussein Obama said at the 50th anniversary of the Selma Marches, "We honor those who can run so that our children can soar." Sorry, I said that wrong. President Obama once said, "We honor those who have walked so we can run. We must run so our children can soar." This quote stuck with me in these scary times. It reminds me, our parents, grandparents, and even some of our classmates have fought silent battles just to get here, to sit here in our cap and gowns today. So, we must run so the next generation can fly higher than ever imagined. In the wise words of the legendary hip-hop artist Drake, May your neighbors respect you, trouble neglect you, angels protect you, and heaven accept you. Class of 2025, I'm out.
Thank you so much, Adonis. One more round of applause. Great job. And now there's someone that we have heard a lot about today who's going to speak next, and that is the senior class advisor, Miss Amy Fulford.
Dang, Adonis, I gotta cut mine short now. So how do I begin? First, on behalf of the graduating class of 2025, I would like to thank our administration, our superintendent, Dr. Talbert, Ms. Stevens, our school board of education, APTC. We know what you've done for us this year, and it is greatly appreciated. We especially want to thank our high school administration team. What a great year we've had due to their endless support. Ms. Rodriguez, Mr. DiCarlo, Dr. Vineyard. They have brought so many new ideas and positive energy to our school to help change the culture and bring it to a new level. Dr. Cardone, our yes man. Woo, let me tell you, he was our yes man. As our principal, your leadership has allowed us to make this past year the greatest adventure ever. We celebrated our seniors through fundraising, opening our school store for the first time, senior dinner, senior trip, senior prom, senior walk, first ever senior barbecue, and celebration afterward. Thank you so much. The seniors had the best year, encouraged by all of your openness to their ideas and making them all happen. And thank you to our teachers and staff for the tireless work you do to make this building more than a school, because it's an adventure. And a big shout out to the families of these graduates. Thank you for the love and support, encouragement that you've given them. How proud you must be. Oh, I swear I'm not gonna cry. I also need to shout out to my best senior class officers an advisor could ever ask for. Adonis, Tiffany, Melody, Jenais. You have made me look so good and have made my job tremendously easier. All the creativity and hard work you've put into this year for your classmates has made it an unforgettable experience. Well done. And now the real reason we are here. Class of 2025, you will always hold a special place in my heart. My first, and probably only, time I'll be a class advisor has been a fun-filled yet challenging adventure. What a remarkable journey we've had. It's been my incredible honor getting to know so many of you. Thank you for showing up and participating in all the great events we had. You made this year great. You celebrated every moment to make your senior year so memorable. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of it and celebrate with you. And just take a moment and think about all you had to do to be here, all you had to overcome, and all you've had to accomplish, prepared now to graduate high school. This is your time, the beginning of so many great opportunities, college, work, military, travel. This is your future. And what an exciting time. It may not always be easy, it may not always be fair, but you have a strength inside of you, a grit, a determination that will allow you to overcome any obstacle that may come your way. You are the last of the warriors. Strong, resilient, and proud. Let your voices be heard because they need to be heard. You all have something to offer the world. It may be big or small, known or unknown, but you have a gift that is yours to share, to help make this place a better place than it was before. I hope one day you see yourselves as I see you. So amazing, so amazing, and full of potential and hope with love in your hearts. You were created on purpose, just as you are. Because if I've known you, I have changed for the better. You have made me a better person, and thank you for always making me feel so special. So my advice to you, always try to be the best version of yourself. Remember what you're worth and the value you have. See everything you counter and as an opportunity. Embrace your strengths and acknowledge your limitations, but do not be defined by them. Always be positive, grateful, humble, and kind. Make every day an adventure. Believe in yourself. Learn something new as often as you can. Stop cussing. And always, always, always choose joy. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now go and do great things. Continue to make your families proud. And I love you. Te amo.
Thank you so much, Miss Amy. At this point, we would like to invite our class of 2025 band students to stand and join the band ensemble for our band performance. This is a musical selection fusion generated by Ryan Fraley, Symphonic Band. This will be directed by Mr. Anthony Abate. Okay, now the moment we've all been waiting for at this point. Round of applause, we're there. You will hand your card to Miss Amy, pick up your diploma jacket, and then pick up your diploma from my administrative team. Each row will stand up one at a time, so first row, please stand. When they are all done, the second row will stand. You guys will go back to your seats. Hey, Susan, starts with you.
Exactly, Susan. I gotta get my mic on. Oh, I'm out. Ready? Jesus Barrios. Alessandra Pons. Adonis Lyons. Lizette Acosta. Abish Akan. Anna Alice. Luis Alcantara Mejia. Amari Alcindor. Cheyenne Alston. What's that? Reyes? Okay. Edecedes Antunes Hernandez Reyes. John Arango. Annabella Arezzo. Dominic Arezzo. Vanessa Argueta. Tiffany Asbel. Gabriela Ayala. William Baca. Jada Barker. Next row, next row. Come on, baby. Come on. That's it. Marlo Barnett. Rodrigo Barrera. If you want. RJ Barrera Jr. Matthew Bean. Ajanique Buford. Carla Benitez. Judah Benloff. Jasly Blanco. Armando Bonilla Montaner. Alani Boss. Alexander Uzi. Shania Bromwell. Amani Brown. Jet Burke. Trevor Butler. Jostin Cabrera Sanchez. Kawan Quecho. Jada Campbell. Kayla Canales Avalos. Christian Carter. Sydney Carter. Armando Castillo Hernandez. Melody Colley. Nigeria Cheney. Corey Chapman Samuel. Amelia Charrington. Richard Chester. Jocelyn Chinchilla Avila. Crystal Cisneros. Dejan Clinton. Andy Cruz. Kylie Cruz. Christian Cruz Chacon. Mariani Cruz Gomez. Ariana Cuevas. Brianna Cuevas. Delilah Cotillo. Aaron Daniel Days. Ludsbin Del Cid Urruquia. Saray Diallo. Evelyn Diaz. Norvin Diaz. Dowry De Leon Baez. Michael DiPaolo. Mariflor Dominguez Roque. Brandon De Haiti. Tage English. Nyla Epps. Dennis Escobar. Diana Escobar. Karina Escobar Rivera. Andrew Esteme. Marius Farnham. Is your name here? Where's your name? 1 second. What's your last? Jose Velasquez. Where are you? Ahmed Khan. Kayla Fabulous. Marcus Fabulous. Andrew Fernandez Rodriguez. Emily Ferrafino Delgado. Paola Flores. Amia Francis. Ashley Flores. Melagine Francois. Jaylene Garces. Ariana Garcia. John Garcia. Jovel Garcia. Madeline Garcia. Crystal Garcia Fernandez. Kyla Gates. Olga Nesia Gaznar. Daniel Glasgow Yard. Kayla Gordon. Giovanni Guerrier. Dennis Guevara Calderon. Jonathan Gefaro Ramos. Selvin Guzman Salmeron. Navea Hankins. Destiny Harding. Alana Henry. Dennis Hernandez. William Hernandez. Maya Hernandez. Caitlin Hernandez Sanchez. Fiona Hernandez Morrissey. Kayshawn James. Tanaya Johnson. Minarli Jolie. Jabari Kane. Delaney Katz. April Kenny. Erin Kruder. Sean Kruder. Nathan Lachana. Jenais Marte. Jenna Maldonado. Antoine Martin. Angela Martinez. Madeline Martinez. Anthony Martinez. Zulema Martinez Ramirez. Christopher Martinez. Omar McCaddy Jr. Tristan McDonough. Julissa McGee. Takai Mason. Kyrie McKay Brooks. Julina McMail. Melcy Elizabeth Mendoza. Melanie Medina Martinez. Melanie Mendoza Cortez. Amaya Mills. Ryan Miranda. Allison Molina Ventura. Marcos Munoz. Humara Naim. Allison Novagil Alvarado. Cesar Oliva Chinchilla. Marlette Orlana Agramonte. Carla Orlana Romero. Alex Ortiz Ramirez. Owen Ortiz Ramos. Michael Pacheco Sayen. Joshua Page. Justin Pajaro. Dalatina Poris. Anjali Persad. Kelly Pierce. Victoria Pierre Luis. Kimberly Posada. Ashley Preza. Patricia Preza. Kevin Ramirez Contreras. Leon Ramfall. I got you. Janae Randolph. Moriska Regala. Emma Remy. Christian Reyes. Jasmine Reynolds. Brian Rivera Diaz. Christian Rodriguez Bonilla. Jennifer Romero Cruz. Jonathan Ruz Cherinos. Janitza Sanabria Mejia. Henry Sanabria. Macon Sanchez Santos. Angel Santos. Santos. Alexandra Santos Lopez. Alia Sessoms. Anaya Mackey. Matthew Victor. Kamari Vilfort. James Ward. Josiah Williams. Virgie Rivera Oliva. Stephen Lojas Duce. Robert Leach. Matea Lawrency. Braylon Lamar Nunez. Saul Fernandez. Jeremiah Luciano. Deborah Diaz. Louis Vergara. Nilsa Vasquez Herrera. Nancy Vargas. Caitlin Valerio. Caden Valerio. Sasha Urias. Natalie Umansar. Tristan Trellis. Hans Torres Paternina. Jay Tisk. Casper Shimanowski. Mahalia Stanley. Crystal Sorto Andrade. Inale Vincente Sandoval. Brianna Shepard. Kamaya Williams. Savannah Williams. Kira Zelea. Daniel Zalea Maldonado. Class of 2025.
One more big round of applause for the class of 2025. Okay, before I have the certification graduates, when we process out, you'll be processing out through the north wing and leaving the cafeteria lobby, then meeting your families outside, okay? But here we are. At this time, as high school principal, I can now certify to our superintendent, Dr. Gina Talbert, that the students who have been presented to you and the Board of Education have satisfied the graduation requirements of the State Education Department and Board of Education, and therefore are eligible to receive an Amityville Memorial High School diploma from the Amityville Union Free School District of Board of Education. I'm honored and pleased to have presented the class of 2025. You may now move your tassel from right to the left. One more big round of applause. That's it. Jesus, you can leave them out.